YouTube friends and family, to today's edition of the Wellness Homesteader. So today I need to do all the things after being in bed for 3 days. Y'all, it's just amazing to me how things get so out of control so quickly. But I wanted to share with you something I made from a whole bunch of leftovers that I knew needed to be used up. So what I had was ham, some pepper jack cheese, hash browns, which were frozen, which would have been fine. And I was kind of at my high water mark on my eggs, and I need my freeze dryer for the garden, so I don't want to freeze dry quite yet. So look at this deliciousness, y'all. Did I say ham? Ham. This is such an easy bake. If you know you're having, it feeds a huge crowd, you could just make it whatever size you want. I don't really have a recipe for it, but it's always good. So I'm gonna kill this getting it out probably. No, not too bad. Okay, yeah, a little bit. It's still good. I use that doggone spray non-stick stuff that's avocado oil that does not work. And I knew it when I used it, but I'm trying to use up some things. Okay, I would not get A+ for looks, but it is so delicious with ketchup. So what I did was I just put, you need to thaw your hash browns, but you can just put them in like a colander and run warm water over them. They thaw like this. Put down my hash browns, put down chopped ham. Then I did like 6 eggs, some Parmesan cheese that needed used up, not the kind in the shaker, like real Parmesan. Onion powder, garlic powder, some almond milk because I don't have any regular milk, and I wasn't even sure that was good, but it was. And you bake it for about an hour, 55 minutes. It's good and done. Depends on how deep you make your eggs. Let's see. And I'm going to try it, of course. Now, I did not put salt in it because of the ham. I'm going to try it with my fermented ketchup. Yum, yum. Y'all, that's the best ketchup I've ever tasted in my life. So, on days you have a lot to do, and I know I'm thick, chubby, thick, fat. Well, I'm not really fat. Overweight, that's probably better. But I do try to fuel up, because if not, I just simply run out of gas and I cannot keep going. So I'm going to have a good breakfast. I might do 2 servings of this because it's pretty skinny. And it's good with toast, bagels, you know, whatsoever you want to put with it. But this is a really fast and easy casserole if you have a lot of company at the holidays. And it's not terribly expensive to make. And you can use sausage, you can use bacon, you can add onions and peppers. I just wanted to get it in the oven so I can get started. So I'm going to eat, brush my teeth again. I've got a question for you all. Drop me a comment. I have to brush my teeth before I can eat breakfast because I think food tastes better. Does anybody else like that? My mom thinks that's hilarious, but I can't help myself. All right, stay tuned. The girls are out and about. They don't quite know what to think. They don't get to come out very often. Now they're going to go back in. Okay, that's just weird. That's the first time Miss Violet's got to be out. Yes, it's my girls. It's my girls. They get so scared when you start to touch them. What are you doing, ding dong? Okay, girls, let's go out in the big yard. Let's go out in the big yard. Come on. Come on. Oh, buck, buck. Buckity, buck, buck, buck. Come on, chickens. Come on. There we go. You're so cute. Y'all, I won't win any awards for my outfit today. I thought this shirt was orange and black, It is indeed orange and blue. But I thought I would bring you along as I listen to the traffic. No, as I do some harvesting. I've thought about this, and I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and harvest everything, so I'm not digging through spent foliage to try to find good stuff. I've got a ton of tomatoes that need to come down, and a few peppers. Some of the peppers are done, some are not. So this is my veggie pod, and you can actually winter over a lot of things. So I do feel like the hot pepper queen this year. So this one is done. I'm doing exactly what I said I wouldn't do. If you want to shake all the dirt off, I can. So we got 2 weenie peppers, but we'll take what we can get. And got to keep an eye on the girls. I have the wheelbarrow somewhere. Oh, clear in the back. To put like my spent foliage. So I have some chives. I think my radish experiment is a fail. Just saying. I still have some herbs. I have some basil. And every time it tries to flower, I just pinch off the flower because it gets bitter once it flowers. Oh, that smells good. So I'm going to clean this up. And then I have been harvesting all along my orange peppers. I have a mutant pepper right here, but I have a bunch of green left, so I'm just going to water that good. I have a bunch of tiny hots. I still have some rosemary, but these are looking pretty sad. Oh, I've lost the, okay, there they are. It's funny, they always run in pairs. Fancy Ray and Jolene run in pairs, and then Marigold and Violet, they pal up, they're besties. So I'm gonna get this cleaned out. I think I'll speed myself up. The other thing I want to do, swing around here, harvest strawberries. I've got some, and then I want to see, I asked my friend Mary Beth, who knows way more about plants than I do, if I will find sweet potatoes in there. And she said, no, not usually. It's just a tuber of sorts that grows the sweet potato vine. So I'm gonna go get the wheelbarrow. We're gonna dig that up because it looks plenty pitiful. Yeah, guys, it's 54 degrees here. So this is my first foray into long sleeves, but I do have on shorts because I'll be hot in about half a minute. All right, let's get busy. Well, sadly, there's no sweet potatoes. But a girl's gotta hope, you know? I wonder if you plant sweet potatoes, I gotta keep an eye on the girls, under the flowers, if they would grow. I kinda don't know. Drop me a comment if you know, y'all. I mean, it's not like I don't have plenty of garden space now. And also, wood chips. Y'all need any wood chips? Come on with it. All right. Well, not a huge harvest off of the patio here, the deck, whatever, but some strawberries. And this thing is like the gift that keeps on giving. And I do have everbearing as most of the plants. Jolene's already tried to make a break for it once, y'all. I'm trying to keep an eye. But it does look better without all the dead flowers. For sure. Got this trimmed back, forgot to water that. So I almost killed my raspberry, but I think it's coming back. So it looks like bugs been eating on it. But got a couple starts on it. So I'm going to get that watered, trim off the dead canes now that I know what's dead for sure. I've emptied a whole wheelbarrow. I think I'll have some more lavender to harvest before too long, and definitely some peppers. And I noticed this, y'all, look, I've got one turning orange, so I'll have more peppers here. Just what I need now to tackle that. So this is what 3 days of neglect looks like in my garden. Actually, my cucumbers were pretty much finished. My zucchini as well. You know, I did square foot gardening this year, and I don't think I'm going to do it exactly the same next year. This whole big yard in there behind the chicken coop, so that I can be nervous about it. Just saying. So, this isn't going to be easy to cut all these vines off, but I'm going to get busy and we're going to get it done. And I'm not going to beat myself up for neglecting my garden for 3 days, because it was something I couldn't help. And if you didn't see my Wednesday video, had a lupus flare. So here we go. So you may be wondering why I'm getting rid of this. These are Boothby cucumbers. Yeah, they look like oranges, right? I found that when they turn orange, they're extremely bitter and not good to eat. So I won't be growing Boothby cucumbers again. All right, I've got the cucumbers and the zucchini out. I'm gonna try to work from the inside and, pardon me, get all the bean vines out. Stay tuned. Well, y'all, I was afraid you got tired of looking at my backside cleaning out, but I got both of the beds cleaned out and all of my supports stored. I was supposed to harvest the food first and then clean out the beds, but I got a little carried away. Look how gorgeous, y'all, these zinnias are. I can never remember what they're called, but they have really helped draw pollinators. And I'm not very tall, but yeah, look, they're like almost as tall as me. So I have scads, and I mean scads. Let me just pick a few and show you. Of gorgeous, 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 gorgeous cayenne peppers. And I've done a whole freeze dryer full already. Of course, there's big oh, pardon me, y'all. There's major traffic whenever I try to talk. This will probably be my last freeze dryer load. But peppers here in Ohio will stay producing longer than most veg. Yeah, I still have quite a few jalapenos, but look at this big mama. So I'm gonna real quick get all of this cleaned out and I'll bring you back to show you what we get. Not a bad harvest. I still have a lot of partially ripe tomatoes. Pumpkins are cleaned out. I left the flowers. I left the ground cherries because the chickens like them. Both of the back beds are cleaned out. These, of course, are new beds. And I still have some banana peppers and lots of hot peppers over here. So we're not finished, but we've made great progress, and I dreaded this for nothing. Not a bad harvest. Got quite a few peppers, a few strawberries, lots of maters, a couple banana peppers. I still have these to take care of. A little sneak peek of some fall decor. But I'm so thankful to have that done. I want to share something with you all about the chicken coop. So this is the wire that lets the door down, but it won't swing all the way down. And I found this wrapped around Miss Violet's neck. So I've pulled it through the door. I'm gonna have to come up with a different way to affix it. So if you have those wires, and this is where you access the eggs, please be careful. What is going on out here? We're having some Fancy Ray. We've been having some chicken coop wars this morning. I've got two in the same laying box fussing, and Fancy Ray wanting them to get out. And Jolene's just like, for a change, I'm innocent, Mom. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope today's been an encouragement to you. You know, when you get behind, just catch up as you can. I still have the mound of Chips Ahoy back there. But you know what? It's not hurting anything. And I can, when I finally clean out the whole garden, I can distribute some wood chips. I'm just letting them mellow out back there. I know the girls have really been acting naughty this morning. So I guess you have days like that too. I hope to see you all again next week as usual. Slipped an extra video in this week, but until I see you again, be well. Oh, wait, this is Thursday's video. I'll see you all on Saturday. So be well, be healthy, be blessed, take care.